How did it hit you when this first happened and you heard about it? I mean, you're the wife. How did it hit you?
Well, when I first heard about it, my sister called me and she was like, "Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, is everything okay?" And she said, "Well, Lawrence is on the news." So I turned it on, and when I tell you, it was like the most craziest thing I've ever heard. It's like they made it seem like he went up on a schoolyard and snatched some girl off with pigtails and drug her back to his room and beat her and raped her and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, this is not true at all. There's no way in the world that doesn't even make any sense. I wasn't able to speak with him immediately because at that time he was still in custody. But when I spoke with his friends and everyone else, and then I spoke with him later on that evening, it's just so unfantastic. It really is.
Didn't you suspect something, Lynette? I mean, he wasn't charged with beating up a girl at a schoolyard. He was charged with raping a girl in a motel room who was underage. The girl was in the room. Do you believe that?
She was in the room, but she let herself inside of the room. He didn't open the door.
What did he tell you? What did he tell you what happened so we can clear it up from his end? What did he say to you?
The truth. Trust me, I know everything as if I were inside of that room, okay? Everything, every detail, every single word. Everything that happened, everything that went on, I know everything.
And what can you tell us?
That he didn't rape anyone. He didn't have sex with anyone. He didn't call a pimp. He did not go cruising down, stroll where prostitutes hang at. He did not do any of those things.
What was the girl doing in the room?
The girl was in the room because she let herself inside of the room.
She had a key?
See, no. What happened, his friend left, and he left the door propped open because he had been back and forth in the room, in and out of the room, and he forgot to put the chain lock thing. He didn't close the door, which is the same way that the police got in.
How did she know he was in the room?
As well. Well, pretty much everyone knew that in New York knew that Lawrence was going to be in New York. He was doing an autograph signing session the next day. If you go back to his 60-minute interview, he's explained to you that he and his friends, they were sending hookers to each other's rooms and stuff like that. This was really an extortion plot that went wrong because he didn't fall for the bait and I'm sorry.
I got you. You're saying that he was being set up.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's obvious, and it's like, okay, she called her uncle. She texted her uncle, help me, I'm in trouble, whatever. How did her uncle know exactly where to go, where to send the police? Oh, she's a runaway. Her parents live in Virginia, but she's in New York, and her uncle, she's been missing for months, but he knew exactly where to go, send the police to.
You weren't there, Lynette, so it comes down to trust. Lawrence is telling you the story, and you believe him. You weren't there. So it is trust.
But I may as well have been, because I promise you I got to the bottom of it from all different angles.
By talking to whom?
Well, I have talking to him, to private investigators, to different people, and we've found out quite a bit.
Why then do you think the police arrested him if you had all this contrary evidence?
Because he's Lawrence Taylor. If it wasn't Lawrence Taylor, this wouldn't even be news. This wouldn't even be a big deal. I mean, but it's a big deal because the media is making it like it's so fascinating, like, oh my God, he's gross, he's an animal, and this and that and this. And I mean, it's like, even when we went to court, it's like everyone there is like, this is a joke. All of this is circumstantial. And here's another thing that I don't understand. If everyone's believing what this victim said, the police just took what she said and just, before even doing an investigation, went and arrested Lawrence. Okay, because they believed her and they found her to be credible. Then why couldn't he believe her if she told him that she was 19? So I don't understand why, if she's so believable and so credible, why is it a problem that he believed her? That part is beyond me.
How's he handling all this?
And runaway, not only, well, I mean, it's like the way that he's handling it is,
yeah,
naturally he's not happy about it. He's not pleased about it. I mean, but you know, I'm like, we'll get through this.